Hi, I'm Julia. I have 3 pets. I've had Hubbins and Pancake for 2 years, and then Louise I've had for almost a year. Louise came from Happy Tails, which is a rescue based out of North Edmond, almost Guthrie. And then Hubbins is from the Humane Society of Oklahoma in the city. And then Pancake is just a friend of the family's barn cat. So I went and picked out Pancake. He was the only gray cat out of the whole litter. The rest are black and orange. And came home with him. And he's been my devious, small demon ever since.
My dog is obsessed with Pancake. She will sit and stare at him for hours and hours. I can't even interrupt her to get like a hug or cuddles. It's honestly really annoying, but it's very cute also. I am Summer Williams. I moved in with Julia probably January. I adopted Honey because she has a great personality and it matches mine very well. We both have very high anxiety and are very rambunctious. But I adopted her from Second Chance, which is a no-kill shelter. And I chose to adopt from there specifically because they are a no-kill shelter and they've been around for years. I've known several people that have adopted from there and they always have great stories. My grandparents also adopted from there. Really great dogs. They train them, they take the time with them. I will always adopt from Second Chance.
I grew up with dogs, and my childhood pet Cassie we had to put down a couple years ago. My dad saved her from the pound. She was on the list to be put down that day, and he went in and picked her up and brought her home. And I was looking at the Humane Society's website in September, right after we put her down, and Hubbins was on the list of adoptable dogs. And then I had asked for a dog for Christmas, and my mom obviously did not get me one. And so after New Year's, I had decided I'm going to look at the website again, and Hubbins was still listed. I loved her from the moment that we met her. She has a hard time with other dogs and with other people. She has really high anxiety, and I knew that she was going to be a good fit in the family just because I knew I'd be the patient one to be able to handle that and love her regardless. So I was looking all over all kinds of adoption sites, and my mom had tagged me in a photo from a local rescue called Happy Tails, and Louise was posted. She is blind and partially deaf. She is a double Merle, so that means that it was bad breeding and both parents had the Merle gene and caused for gene defects. One of the biggest things that I'm passionate about in terms of owning animals and looking for animals is adopting rather than shopping. There are so many bad breeders out there which can result in dogs such as Louise with birth defects. These dogs can be perfectly happy and healthy just like Louise is, or they can live very sad and painful lives and end up having to be euthanized. And adopting is one of the biggest and easiest ways to decrease the shoppable dogs that are in the world. I think owning pets has been a huge part of shaping me into the kind of person that I am. It makes me more selfless, and it gives me something to worry about and take care of in the mornings. It's a lot of the reasons that I get out of bed in the mornings. They really do help with mental illness, and they help make me happy. Most days when I come home from work, I'm stressed and exhausted, and being able to see them and how excited they are and their tails wagging is probably the best feeling that I could ever have.